I was going to make a video about if we're going to get a FNAF sequel, but I'm still waiting until I can do spoilers. So for now, we're going to be talking about Undertale again. In my last video, I talked about Deltarune, but today we're talking about Undertale. And the article that I found says, so, does the FNAF movie success mean we'll get an Undertale live-action movie? A long time ago, when FNAF and Undertale were both popular, I remember seeing like a fan-made film trailer for Undertale, and it looked really good. And honestly, if it looked like that could work as a movie, but it was a long time ago, so I don't even, so let's see. As iconic games such as Mario, The Last of Us, and the FNAF movie finally received decent adaptations, maybe it's time for another legendary game to be brought into screens. Also, apparently Zelda's finally getting a movie, so I called that in a video a long time ago, so some video games just become popular naturally by being played by a lot of people who enjoy storytelling, visuals, and characters. Others, like FNAF for instance, garner their audience thanks to other people playing it and recording the progress for others to enjoy, like Markiplier. Now that YouTube darlings FNAF and Mario are making themselves comfortable in the movie theaters and streaming services, can it be time for another Let's Play legend to join the party? Enter Undertale. That was pretty good, huh? But you thought there'd be like a weird transition there, but not really. Anyways, so will there ever be an Undertale movie? Now that FNAF enjoys its massive box office, many people are assuming that Undertale might be next in line of live-action adaptations. But here's where it gets complicated. First of all, no official announcements of an Undertale movie being in the works have been made. For some people, that's a bummer. For others, it's a huge relief because the Undertale fandom believes the game is impossible to adapt properly. Now, that's what many video game fans say, but in this case, the sentiment is reasonable. Due to a variety of choices and endings, Undertale only works properly in the format of the video game, where the player is an active participant making decisions and not just a viewer. Undertale fans still have plenty of ideas, though, of how to adapt it right. The fact that the game has several different paths for the main character does indeed make it adapting it pretty challenging, but fans still have their own ideas on how to get out of this situation. Some people believe that the game should be featured in the movie as, the game. The main character will be playing it, and the game will slowly absorb him. Even though we've seen hundreds of movies like this, with Undertale, it can be one of the best ways to pull off the variety of choices and endings. Other fans believe that the Undertale live action, should it happen, can be saved by several cuts. The yet-to-be-confirmed movie can have a pacifist run and a genocide run, and both can be released at the same time for fans to check out all of them. That kind of doesn't make sense, but whatever. The game, however, was much deeper than just picking a certain ending. For example, those who wanted to do a pacifist run after picking a genocide path discovered they were unable to reach a true pacifist ending on that account ever again. This is pretty hard, if impossible, to convey through a live-action adaptation. Whether you believe Undertale deserves its own movie or as fine as it is, there has been no news on a live-action adaptation for Toby Fox's game, for better or for worse.